fam? Let's see what's cracking.
The year was 2017,
okay.
And like every holiday season, I was sitting in a mall all decked up in my red and white Santa attire.
Weird.
The white bushy beard had made me sneeze thrice already.
Thrice.
Kids were coming up to me with their highly imaginative Christmas...
I think I have it on the wrong way. I think it was like this. Yeah, that feels better. Today we're going to be checking out 3 true Santa Claus horror stories. Today we're going to be checking out 3 true Santa Claus horror stories. Let's see what's cracking.
The year was 2017, and like every holiday season, I was sitting...
Let's see what's
cracking. The year was 2017, and...
Let's see what's cracking. What's going on?
The year was 2017, and like every holiday season, I was sitting in a mall all decked up in my red and white Santa attire.
So this is from Santa Claus POV.
The beard had made me sneeze thrice already.
All right.
Kids were coming up to me with their highly imaginative Christmas lists and taking pictures with me. The parents gathered around and watched their kids with joy.
Sounds normal.
This one toddler came, and I suppose it was his first time meeting or even seeing Santa Claus.
Okay.
As I took him on my lap, he stared at my big white beard and then peed himself out of fear.
So he peed on you.
I felt an unnatural warmth running down my leg. I lifted the boy under the armpits, set him on his feet next to the chair, and stood up. He started
Little boy just peed on me,
realizing that he had wet himself in front of Santa Claus. His blonde mom came and took him away. I was thinking to go out for a smoke when someone yelled, "Santa! Santa, I want to click a picture with you!" I turned around and saw a man in his late 40s standing in the crowd.
Yo, Timmy, who let you out, bro?
Weird smile and
who let Timmy out?
Eyes. Grown-ups, too, take pictures with me.
It's kind of weird.
I didn't hesitate and said,
"No offense."
"Sure.
No offense.
Come."
It's kind of weird, though.
I sat down again, and he walked up to me.
Okay.
I was adjusting my fake beard when the man sat down on my lap.
Weird.
Like it was a very normal thing to do.
Weird.
Hey, what are you doing? What? This is how people take pictures with you. No, that's just
children.
Kids. Get up.
Not you.
But surprisingly, he didn't get up.
40-year-old
took out
weirdo.
a Polaroid camera from his pocket and said,
"Bruh.
Can you please look at the camera and smile for me, Santa?"
Bro.
Excuse me, but you need to get up from
this
my
is
lap.
weird.
I had to scream because
this is
the man
weird.
wasn't getting it.
This is
All
weird.
the people in the mall looked at us.
This
and
is
noticed the
really,
tension.
really strange.
The man chuckled creepily and said, "Don't worry, let's take the picture, okay?
No.
Be a nice Santa now."
We're not taking the picture,
I was
bro.
stunned
I'm
by
sorry.
his behavior.
I'm jawing
He was
him.
a second away from taking the photo when I pushed him hard and he fell to the floor.
I'm jawing him.
He broke a tooth
Oh,
and I saw it
damn.
roll away, sprinkling blood on the white mall floor.
Damn.
I got up thinking he will come at me now and prepared myself for a big chaotic
Come on,
fight.
Santa.
But the man didn't do any of that.
Yeah, you made him cry.
He stood back, looked at me, and then
Bet you cried.
smiled, flashing his hurt jaw with a missing tooth. His smile was sinister.
Bruh.
"This isn't over yet, Santa." And he walked away.
Bro, I'm geeked, bro.
I stayed in the mall for another 3 hours, but didn't see the man around.
I'm freaking out.
Finally,
right now.
the session ended, and I changed into my regular clothes to head home. I lived nearby and wanted to save the money for the bus, so I decided to walk home.
He's about to run up on you, my boy.
The streets were almost empty. A thick layer of snow and chilling cold
run up on you,
made
my boy.
smoke come out of my mouth every time I breathed.
Okay.
I reached home without any trouble and was unlocking the door when I felt someone was watching me.
Oh, no.
I turned around and saw nothing but the tall street light standing across the street.
It's the guy.
Man, I'm tired.
Watch.
I went inside and closed the door.
It's the guy.
There was some leftover lasagna from last night.
Lasagna be bussin', lasagna be bussin', not gonna lie.
And went to take a shower. Oh, jingle bells, jingle.
I usually never pause these, but my question to you is this. Even when I'm home alone, all the doors are locked. I shower with the bathroom door locked because Chris is in there, la-di-da-di-da. Someone comes up behind me, I'm dead. I got no way of doing anything. I got soap in my eyes and I got a knife in my neck. I always lock the door when I shower, no matter if it's me, anybody else is in my house, I lock the door. Comment down below if you shower with the door locked or unlocked, because I'm telling you, one time you're going to be la-di-da-di-dying, and you're going to be dying, because someone's going to be stabbing you in your neck while you got soap in your eyes and shit. Trust me. Comment down below if you lock the door when you shower or not. That's a pet peeve of mine. That's a pet peeve of mine.
All the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey,
When I came out of the bathroom, I
He was
heard the
getting it,
oven
bro.
beep. Ugh, food. Here I come.
lasagna.
I changed into my pajamas and stepped into the kitchen to finally eat.
Yeah, buddy.
As I opened the oven lid, I almost got a heart attack. What the? Somebody had placed a dead rat over my lasagna.
I
and the
would have
heat
been
squished
pissed.
it into a blobby ball of flesh, fur, and
I would have
filthy
been
liquid,
so mad.
dripping all over the lasagna. Hello, Santa.
Holy shit, bro. This guy followed him all the way
I
home.
recognized the voice.
All the way
and
home.
a cold shiver ran down my spine as I slowly moved my head towards the source of the voice.
Hell no, bro.
It was that crazy dude from the mall. He smirked as our eyes met. He was standing in
Bro,
my
so
house.
weird.
I wanted to punch myself for not closing the main door.
That's a real
Did
small
you miss
fridge.
me? 'Cause I can tell you did. I missed you too, Santa. Take me in your lap, please. Saying
Pause.
this, he started dancing and
Pause.
singing the same song, which I was singing in the shower.
Pause.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Bro, I am...
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
I'm taking this guy out.
Isn't that what you were singing?
I'm sorry, I'm taking him out.
So, that means... Yep, I was watching you. You want to know a secret?
What?
Saying this, he licked his lips and added, I liked what I saw in there.
Pause. This guy's forgetting the pauses. This is just,
I realized
interesting
this
time.
man was a nut job. I quickly went to grab the kitchen knife for my defense from this
But he
freak,
already
but
has it.
found it missing.
Yeah, he's already got it.
Oh, are you looking for this?
Very, very
The
typical.
freak already
Typical.
took the knife. What do you
Typical.
want? I already told you that
wanna
before.
sit on your lap.
I wanted to sit on your lap, but you pushed me. Do you have any idea
Bruh.
how tough it is to get Santa's attention when you grow up?
Bruh.
Do you? But I'm not the real Santa
Yeah,
Claus.
because,
you know? Shut up! You're as real as me, and you'll take me onto your lap, and then I will curve this big forever smile on your face so we can take a picture to remember. He lunged at me with the knife, but I moved and he missed. His
Dodged.
bobbing head hit the kitchen slab, and I heard a skull cracking sound. Even though he hit his head, he did not let out a single scream. Rather, got up with a huge bump on his forehead and began
Followed you with a
coming
knife.
at me with the
Bruh,
knife again.
this-
I quickly got into my room and locked the door.
This is crazy.
Get the hell away from my house or I'm calling the cops, psycho! Come on, just one picture.
Nah,
I
bro.
wouldn't kill you. Just one picture,
You're
Santa.
weird, bro. You're weird.
I'm dialing 911 now. Ah! Why can't you let me have my moment? It's Christmas. But I was done with his
Hell
bullshit.
yeah, I'm done
I
already,
told the
and I'm not even
911
there.
operator about this home intrusion and waited for the cops to arrive.
I would have pulled out.
The man pleaded and banged and kicked on my
sorry.
door for the next
I
10
would've just-
minutes. When he realized he can't get in,
done.
he stopped. Everything went silent.
Finished.
I slowly walked to the door and placed my ear on it to hear his footsteps.
Oh my
Did I
god.
get you, Santa?
That was way
That's when
close.
I heard the cop siren in distance. Fine, I will leave. Hope I can get my picture next year.
Nah, bro.
Merry Christmas.
Nah, I'm
I
finding
sat
you.
on the floor. My heart was beating like a...
I'm finding you. And it's over for you. You will not see tomorrow.
wild horse.
That's just me.
His
That's just me.
footsteps finally
That's just me.
faded away.
That is
Though
just
I
me.
reported this guy to the cops, he was never caught. I changed my address and definitely not taking up the dressing up Santa job this year.
Oh, he's behind you, bro. Story number 2.
Have you
Let's
ever
see
heard
what's
the
going
phrase,
on.
dreams always come true?
No,
What would you do if you lived that phrase in your own flesh?
I don't
Or
know.
rather, what would you do if your dreams come
Nightmare.
true, but you only have nightmares?
That's not good.
I will now tell you how, as a child, all my nightmares came true in one night.
Well, that's not
And
cool.
if it wasn't for a stroke of luck and a lot of help, that nightmare would still be tormenting me every day.
What
until
happened?
it took me with it.
What happened?
The nightmare started when I was just an 8-year-old girl.
Okay.
My parents were worried about me. I had a lot of sleep disorders and I was doing poorly in school because I was always tired.
It happens.
They didn't understand what was wrong with me, and I can't blame them. I never told them what I was going through.
Which
I was
was?
terrified of falling asleep.
Okay.
I used to stay awake as long as I could. At some point, my eyes would close and I would have to face my nightmares. They were always the same. I was at home, dressed in a Christmas sweater. I heard a noise in the dining room, and I went over to see if it was Santa Claus with my presents.
But it
When I
wasn't.
get to the dining room, Santa has his back turned.
Damn, he
Alerted
looks
by
thin.
the noise I make,
Real thin
he turns
Santa.
around and looks at me. Something's
Oh,
wrong.
fuck that.
His face.
It's gone.
His face. Santa is not my friend.
No.
Santa is a monster.
Yeah,
Santa
literally.
stares at me. I can't move. I can't do anything.
It's like weird sleep
And he knows
paralysis.
Suddenly, he walks towards me with his
I'm
hands
gone.
raised.
I'm
ready
freaking
to
out.
catch me. Everything goes black, but I feel strong pain in my head.
I'm freaking out.
Suddenly, full of sweat and in tears, I woke up. That horrendous dream tormented me for years and years.
That's scary,
Until
dude.
one day, when I had already turned 14, I decided to abandon my dreams and enter my house on Christmas. Meg, are you sure you don't want to go to your uncle's house with us?
I want to
No,
go.
Dad, I'm fine. I'm just really sleepy. I feel like I can sleep today if I stay.
I lied.
Liar.
I just didn't want to go to my uncle's house.
Liar.
I don't know why, but I always try to avoid him.
There's a
okay.
reason, bro. There's some
Are
reason.
you sure? Your uncle always asks for you. Since
I
your
bet he
aunt passed
does.
away, he doesn't see you. You must go sooner or later.
I bet he does.
Of course, Dad. I will. I just feel like I can rest. I feel so bad.
Okay. Well, if you regret it, just call us and we'll come for you immediately.
Oh,
We
I'm
are
good, Dad.
only a few kilometers away.
I'm good,
As
Dad.
soon as my
Thank
parents
you.
left,
Thank you,
I
Dad.
made myself a coffee. I was very sleepy, but it was Christmas, and I had to avoid sleeping at all costs.
Of course.
At least until the 26th. I was whisking my coffee in the kitchen, staring blankly, until a sound coming from the dining room alerted me. Confused, I put down the coffee and grabbed a knife,
I would've brought the
carefully
coffee with me.
approaching the source
Throw
of
the
the noise.
coffee, stab.
When I saw the source of
telling
the
you.
sound, I froze. It was someone dressed as Santa
Oh,
Claus in the
shit.
same position
This
as
isn't
in
a
my
dream.
dreams.
This is for
Santa
real.
turned around and had exactly
Oh
the
my
same
God.
face I saw for
Bro, this is foreshadowing, bro.
So
Hard.
long
Hard
when I
foreshadowing.
closed my eyes.
No. No. This has to be a dream.
It's
I
not.
pinched myself as hard as I could,
And it hurt.
but I was in pain. This was not a dream. This was happening.
Who
Wow.
are you? What do you want? Why are you chasing me? Why are you doing this to me?
Bro, this is crazy. Holy shit.
No! Get away from me!
It may be repeating the same thing as in the dream, but
Bruh.
this was real life, and I wasn't going to stand by while
Man
he
got
attacked
stabbed
me.
in his leg
With
and is
Santa's
still running.
distraction, I ran into the bathroom and locked the door. On the other side, I could hear banging, kicking, and even headbutting. Santa was trying to get in.
Wow.
Get away from me! My parents just went to get something. They'll be here any minute.
I was lying. My parents weren't coming for hours.
Bro.
As soon as I said this, the banging stopped. Had I scared him?
Imagine she falls
Now
asleep in the
I just had
bathroom.
to be patient.
Oh my god,
Wait
imagine
for the
she
right
falls asleep in
moment
the
to run
bathroom.
out of the house.
How did you get in here?
It's a
The
ghost.
door's locked. There's no way you could have gotten in.
I stood up to open the door and escape, but the very lock I put on it was what gave Santa enough time to grab me by the hair and pull me into his bag. Inside it, I kicked, resisted, and tried to break it, but nothing worked. This was not a normal bag. In the dark, I felt blows all over my body, as if Santa was pulling me down the staircase.
Yeah, he was. He
I
was.
screamed and screamed as
was
much as I
dragging you, bruh.
could. I closed my eyes and cried, surrendering, until suddenly I heard a familiar voice.
It's her dad.
Megan, what's wrong with you?
My baby, what happened to you?
I opened my eyes again, and there was no Santa near me. I wasn't even in the bag. Megan, are
What
you
the
okay?
hell?
Are you hurt?
Dad, Mom, where's Santa? He was carrying me down the stairs. Santa? Sweetheart, you were alone. We both saw you falling down the stairs by yourself.
We came back because we forgot the presents for your cousins. When we arrived, we saw you falling down the stairs alone.
Holy
There's
shit.
nobody here.
Meg, we're your parents.
Bro.
Trust us. There's something you're not telling.
in her dream, it happened in the real world. It's like a real life
Yes.
Freddy or something.
Fortunately, I had been unharmed by the fall.
Wow.
My mother helped me up and escorted me to the kitchen table, while my father made me tea.
This is kind of
It was
crazy, I'm not gonna
hard,
lie.
but I told them everything. After that, I went to a lot of psychologists and also told them about my dreams. After many years and some hypnosis therapy sessions, I discovered that just as I was hiding things from my parents, my brain was hiding things from me. With the psychologist in front of me, I had Santa's dream again. But this time, it was not a dream. It was a memory. I was only 8 years old. I heard Santa Claus in the dining room, so I went to spy on him dropping off presents. I found Santa, but when I saw his face, I realized it wasn't Santa.
Who was it?
It was my uncle in disguise. He wasn't dropping off presents. He was choking my aunt, who was on the floor crying. I screamed, terrified, not understanding what was happening. This
Bruh.
alerted my uncle, who turned around and looked at me. What are you doing?
Santa? What's going on?
Bro.
I don't understand you.
Furious and clearly under the effects of some heavy drug, my uncle walked quickly towards me and without my reacting, threw me against the wall and hit my head. When
That's
they
why
woke
she
me
doesn't
up the
remember.
next day, my parents thought I had fallen. I didn't remember anything.
Well, now you do.
When I talked to my parents about it, they both went to confront my uncle.
As they
My
should.
father fought with him, and in the middle of the fight, my cousins were almost my age. They burst into tears
I
and
would've
asked
beat
us for
his
help,
ass.
yelling at us that not only did my uncle beat them, but they had witnessed how he killed my aunt a year after that Christmas.
Wow.
It has been 10 years since it happened. My uncle's in jail.
As he should.
My cousins live with me and my parents.
As he should.
With a lot of time and therapy, I stopped dreaming about Santa and started to enjoy Christmas. I spent my whole life thinking about how to escape the monster of my dreams, when in reality, they were just trying to warn me that this monster was real and was much closer than I
Wow.
thought.
Story number
Who
3.
doesn't enjoy Christmas?
Simpsons.
It's a time of holidays, family.
Looks very
love,
Simpson-y.
and gifts.
This is awesome. This is
It
cool.
would be a shame if a traumatic event marred the joy of those days, wouldn't it? I used to love Christmas, like any other child who likes gifts. But
I like
what
gifts.
excited me wasn't really the things I received, but the one who gave them. Claus.
Santa Claus.
As an extremely curious girl, the mystery of that man in red clothes always kept me on my toes, as I wanted to catch him more than anything else.
Daddy, help me make cookies.
I had even researched what he liked.
Dad, can I get Santa Claus a glass of milk?
I had also thought of becoming part of his workers.
Okay.
Dad, will you buy me an elf costume?
And on this occasion, I wanted to go one step further.
Okay.
Daddy, can we buy a night camera?
No, Alicia.
Yeah, no, that's
I
weird.
felt as if my heart was breaking as soon as I heard his answer.
Why not?
That's too much.
But I want to see Santa.
Well,
You
too bad.
can't, little one. It's invisible.
If he was, I'd already know at this point.
Okay. I'll tell you the truth.
My
Oh,
dad
no.
finally turned to me and said,
Oh
He's
no.
so fast, you couldn't see him.
I just looked at him in annoyance.
Can I at least stay awake? I
No.
want to check it out.
No.
honey, you know you have to sleep.
Yeah, where he doesn't drop off your
Please,
presents. You know
make an
this.
exception for
I said no. Go to sleep.
Yeah, dude.
Even though I didn't want
Damn.
to, I went to my
Mad
room to follow
annoying.
my dad's orders. There was my little sister, Lori, who was already asleep. It seemed to be very easy for her, but it was really hard for me. In fact, I had to convince myself I would have many other opportunities.
When I was a kid, I had to force myself
When
to
I
go to
woke
sleep.
up, it was already dawn. I
Time for
tried to fall
presents.
asleep again, but I couldn't.
Time for
So I finally
presents.
Left my room and went downstairs
Time for
to the kitchen.
presents.
There, under the Christmas tree, were several presents.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wasn't really excited. In fact, I was completely disappointed.
Really?
Since the cookies I had made and the milk I had served were still on the table by the tree.
Well, that's annoying.
Didn't you like what I prepared?
Clearly not.
Without thinking much, I grabbed the cookies and ate them one by one. But before I could drink the milk, I heard a noise.
What kind
I
of
wasn't
noise?
able to see much, but between the curtains, I watched as something red moved
Oh
outside.
no.
Oh my god!
I quickly ran to the door and opened it. There,
Stupid
near
kid.
the walls that separated our house from the condominium, something was walking.
Bro,
Even
what
though I
was
wasn't
that?
wearing anything warm and my shoes weren't the best under the circumstances,
What was
I
that?
ran outside.
Santa! Santa!
It's not Santa.
What was walking was neither a man nor a woman, or
Bro.
at least it didn't look like it. It was some kind of humanoid figure whose legs were spindly. In fact, it looked like a skeleton.
Yeah, it looks like a skeleton
A shiver
spider.
ran down my spine as the seconds ticked by. That thing walked like a spider with missing legs would,
I'm good.
since it wobbled as it moved.
I'm going back
It was
inside.
repulsive to watch.
Back inside.
Slowly, trying not to make a sound, I started to back away. But suddenly, the spider went still.
Cookies.
From one moment to another, that thing had turned its head.
I'm running.
His
I don't know what to
yellow
do.
eyes were staring at me.
I'd be stuck.
Eat.
This time, instead of wobbling, he started hopping to get closer to me.
Cookies. Eat. Santa.
When I saw how the hat he was wearing fell to the ground, I reacted and started running towards the forest.
Go in your
For a
house,
moment,
bro.
It had seemed like a much better idea to get that creature away from my home.
Bro,
but
what is
it
good
was
with you?
hard to run.
Get in your house.
Eat.
Cookies.
Since the monster seemed to be very close to
Go
me,
in your
I
house.
grabbed a rock as soon as I found one, turned around and threw it at him.
Gotcha.
The rock had landed right on one of his legs, which bent to the other side.
He's probably pissed now, though.
It seemed to be quite painful, so I didn't wait any longer and ran out of there. I wanted to get home as soon as I could. But it
Yeah.
was so cold, my nose and throat were starting to hurt. So I stopped and lay down on a tree.
In the middle of the snow?
When I
Oh, she's
regained
toast.
consciousness, the spider's yellow eyes were right in front of me.
It's over for her.
I tried to move, but his feet, or hands, except the one I had hurt, were keeping me still.
Smells good. Like cookies.
What do you mean by that?
With tears in my eyes.
What do you mean by
I
that?
couldn't contain myself any longer and shouted,
Let me go! I'm a girl, not a cookie!
I can't tell the difference if you ate cookies. Especially cookies for me.
They
Oh,
weren't for
okay.
you! They were for Santa Claus! He didn't want them!
But now, I need cookies.
In that instant, I realized who I had been looking for all that time was right in front of me.
Why are you a
Bro, that thing is
monster?
creepy.
You always expect something different. A human couldn't do what I do.
Suddenly,
Oh,
he
he's about to
started
eat her
bring
arm.
his mouth closer to my right arm.
You wouldn't hurt a child.
But you hurt me.
Hurt you?
A green liquid was also coming out of
Ugh.
his bent leg.
Ugh.
Now I need cookies. Cookies here.
Wait! Ah!
Suddenly, I felt a sharp pain in my arm.
Ah! Ah!
When I woke up again, I was still there, lying
In the snow. Yeah, in the snow.
My arm was swollen, and I was very cold. I don't know exactly how much time passed, but my dad finally found me. I had to spend days in the hospital for my body to recover.
It was him, Dad. It was Santa Claus.
Santa Claus doesn't exist, little one. He's not real.
Nobody ever believed me. But I know what I saw.
It does
and
sound
felt
crazy to
it.
be fair.
That's why I do what I do now. Good night, sweetheart. I will not let my family or anyone else find out the truth.
Bro, that just gave me goosebumps on my whole arm. You probably can't see it, but dude, that... Bruh. One, I hate spiders. I hate them. I hate them. Secondly, I love Christmas. Why? Why would you try and ruin it? Why would you do that? But that is going to do it for me today, guys. Hopefully you did go and enjoy today's video. And if you did, don't forget to smack a like on it. That'd be greatly appreciated. Comment down below what else you guys want to see on the channel. And comment down below beef tacos if you watched the whole entire video through. If you are and you're hearing my voice right now, I really, truly appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for all the recent support. It truly does mean the world to me. With all of that being said, my name is Chris. And of course, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.